Hey guys, all doing today? I did not think I was going to double upload today, but something really cool happened and I got early access to show off a little bit of Anime Zone, which is a very big anime tower defense that's coming out relatively soon, I believe. And I'm here to show off some of the characters, show off the maps, show off the mechanics, what you can expect. We have everything here basically except the lobby and the story maps, UIs, stuff like that. So keep that in mind while we go through this. Make sure you guys subscribe as well. I'd really appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer to 2,000 subscribers every day. And when I do eventually hit 2,000, I have a lot of special things planned for my Discord and for the YouTube channel. So make sure you guys join our community Discord as well. And speaking of that, make sure you guys join the Anime Zone Discord as well, because I will have that linked down below. Make sure you join up, man. This game's getting closer and closer to releasing every single day. It looks really good, and I think you guys will end up enjoying it. So with that being said, let's go check out some of the characters. Also, one last thing I forgot to mention, if you guys are fans of astd, make sure you subscribe, because at 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing Game Pass giveaways for astd when it does eventually release. Like I said, I have a bunch of special stuff planned, that being one of them. To enter the giveaway, make sure, like I said, join my Discord, and you have to be subscribed to enter it. That is a requirement. You have to be in the Discord, because that's where I'm going to be giving it away. So now let's jump into the video. So here we are. This is the map. This is obviously, I'm gonna be for real, I actually don't remember what this map's called. Windmill Village. Right, I was being stupid. I just realized there's windmills everywhere. But yeah, this is from One Piece. This map looks really nice, man. I like it. So you have two camera options. It looks like you used to have normal Roblox here, and then you have a shift lock like this. I do like that. That is pretty cool. The map looks good, man. I'm surprised by how good this map looks. It is like very pretty. It's not like super over the top, but it's got like a nice kind of like simplistic feel, which I think is pretty cool. So this is where the enemies come from right here. And then we have like a boat and just a bunch more houses, blah, blah, blah. The map is very long. That's the only, I guess, thing I am not a big fan of, but who cares, really? We have the UI here. We have X over here, which is Unit Manager. We have health, enemies, and waves at the top, and then this is only something I could do. But if you press F12, I could do add tower, and we have all of these towers I can look at. So we have a lot of characters here. I don't really know who to look at. We're not going to look at every single person, obviously, but we'll try to get to everyone at least. Let's look at Vegeta. So add tower Vegeta, and here we go. We have him. Oh, it's Badman Vegeta. I like that. Oh, that's weird. The thing, like, you can inspect your unit like this and turn them. His hair looks a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. It's like the wrong direction. I think it's supposed to be facing backwards, but they went with Badman Vegeta, which is really cool. Saiyan Flurry, Gallic Gun. Man, that is, okay. I like the sound effects too here. Let me go turn on the sound so you guys can hear it. Alright, so you guys should be able to hear it now. When you delete a unit, it does like that little dust thing. And then when you place them, it does the dust thing. That's cool, I like that. And then when you upgrade, just make sounds. I think that's really unique. That is actually kind of cool. Obviously, every other game has it. I'm not trying to glaze too hard, but I like the sound design. I think it's really good. Let's do add tower. Let's look at Sun Jin Woo, right? That has to be a good character, because we don't want to look at some random rare. Let's just be for real. Sun Jin Woo. Looks like they're a mythic. That is not Sun Jin Woo. Is that the Moonlight Greatsword from Elden Ring? Like the Souls games? I don't know who this is, maybe a dev or something, but I'm assuming this is just a placeholder. Let's do, from what I heard, Kira from JoJo, here we go, was a secret, which is actually, that's a really cool secret pick. I do like that. Let's take a look at his model real quick. Here, can I get any closer? No, this is the closest you can get. And that does look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The face decal is a little low quality, but the model, clothes, everything, JoJo stand, they all look good, I think. So let's figure out how to spawn an enemy here, and then we can check out some of his animations for some of these guys. So here we are. I just figured out how to summon stuff. They did not really tell us anything walking into this, so I just had to figure this out. But if we do add, excuse me, I did the wrong thing. Spawn, boss. Let's just do boss 1. Let's do boss 1, and let's spawn 10. Alright, here we go. We got boss 1. We can see a little bit of his attacks, it looks like. It doesn't really tell you when you get a new attack from what I'm seeing. It's kind of hard to see. I'm not seeing when I get a new attack, but the UI itself looks good. I like that it changes depending what rarity the character is. Whatever rarity this guy is, it's blue. Obviously, these guys, it's green. This guy, it's red. I like that. That's pretty unique. Let's spawn 30 of them, just so you guys can see his attacks a little bit, but there's these VFX. He's doing it now. It's just, he detonates and then he does like little JoJo symbols around it. That is pretty cool. Let's sell him and let's place Goku. And let's get him maxed out. So he gets key wave. Let's see him do this. Hold on. It's just Kamehameha. It's pretty basic looking, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do add tower. I'm pretty sure it's Sukuna. Yeah, Sukuna. Here we go. This is another secret, which is pretty cool. I'll place him down. We have Darkness Flare. Upgrade him a little bit. Kingly Slasher. He gets a really big line. Let's see him do it. It's a lot of these guys have really high SBAs, I'm noticing. Oh, the VFX on that look sick. That is actually, that looks so good. Let's sell all these guys. Let's get Sukuna back up here. And he gets Cursed Divider, which, let's see, this, I think this is a circle. It looks like it because it's going down. Oh man, this game's VFX are pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. I just gave myself 10 bajillion money, so should be a little easier to showcase stuff, but let's spawn a bunch of those bosses again, and let's see Sukuna's final attack here. Let's get them all maxed out. Flame Reading Judgment. And we have a 8.5 second SBA. Let's see this. Let me back up a little bit so we can get a better view. And he does the flame arrow. Man, look at that. That looks pretty nice. That looks kind of sick. Holy, that is freaking huge. That is kind of crazy. Let's check out some of the other towers. Let's do add tower. Let's do Ichiga. And he's only like common or whatever. That is kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do add tower. Let's look at everyone. Alright, now that we've looked at the in-game a little bit, I'm not gonna show every single unit. Let's show some of the sneaks, because there's a lot of stuff that's in the sneaks for the Discord server that's not actually in-game. So let's go check that out. Alright, here we are on Discord. We have some sneaks to go over. This game actually has a lot of sneaks. I'm not going to show anything from early access or CC because I don't want to leak, but we're going to show the public sneaks. So Vanilla, a very big YouTuber, is very awesome. I love his videos, but he said, here's a little sneak for the UI. Let us know what you think. So I said, please do note that the quality of the current sneak will not be the same on release. It will be better. All right, let's look at this. So this looks like to be the inventory. We have gems and gold in the top right. We have like costumes, maybe food, I don't even know what that is, portals, achievements. This just looks like your menu, like your HUD. This looks pretty nice. We have knowledge, resource closet, artifacts. This game has pretty interesting stuff. I was not expecting them to go that crazy with mechanics. I was expecting this to be a little basic, but they went a little crazy. So here we have filters. We have arcane, mythical, legendary, epic. I'm assuming Arcane's just like the secret or the godly or the vanguard of this game. We have titles over here, which is pretty cool. What is this? These are achievements. These achievements are a little crazy. We have, this looks like a skill tree maybe. I'm not sure how this works. Unit knowledge. So maybe this is just literally a skill tree, I'm guessing. The more you use the unit, you can unlock these skill trees. That is a pretty cool sneak. We have mob here, obviously. They showed that. We saw that a little bit. I'm going to mute these next few sneaks because they are very loud. This is a sneak for PvP. Obviously, it's lagging very bad. You can see at the bottom, it free runs a secret, by the way, or an arcane, I think they're calling this game. I'm happy this game's going to have PvP. I'm happy more games are trying it. A lot of people don't like it, which is completely fair. I don't think it's the craziest thing ever, but I think it's fun. I think it's a good addition to have for the people that do like it. It looks like we have sneaks for like UI too, so I'm assuming this is if you're in the lobby. This is all the buttons that are going to be there. This is all the HUD and all the menus. It does look clean, man. I will give it to them. This does look really smooth and clean. I hope the actual game, when we do eventually get it, reflects that same thing I'm seeing now, because this looks good. This looks like it has the shell to be a really good game. Here we have menus and stuff like that, waypoints. Interesting. I don't think this game has a lobby, by the way. And we're not going to click on that because this is like the old owner, and yeah, this guy did crazy stuff, but this is hard work being achieved. Let's check this one out. Oh, this is traits. This is rolling traits. So we have only only 4, but it's all placeholders, so this isn't real, so just ignore this. But this is what trait rolling is going to look like. You get a nice little wheel and then it tells you all your traits. That is pretty cool. I do like that. What is this? This is summon UI. We have aura banner. So it's going to be 5 different banners at once. That is, so each character is going to have their own banner, I'm guessing. They're going to cycle through banners. It's kind of like Dokkan or Legends, if you guys have ever played that. It's exclusive banner, standard, aura, deadbeat, and deadbeat. Interesting. That is kind of cool. And then this may be the chance you could pull a character with that. I'm not entirely sure. This looks good, bro. I do like this idea. All the things I'm seeing here look like it could be something super good. We have this maybe is like a map or a lobby. This is from Zenless Zone Zero, if you're not aware. Very good games, fun game as well. We have the skip wave thing. This is basically what we saw in game. It's just there weren't waves yet, so we couldn't see it. It looks like Sukuna's supposed to have an ability gauge, but we didn't see that either. And this looks like it's your profile as well. We have anime defenders units over here, but this looks good, man. You could block people. This looks good. I'm gonna try not to show everything I can, just so you guys can join their Discord server. What is that? Just so you guys can join their Discord server and check it out for yourselves, because there is a lot of sneaks here. If you are unaware, this game's been in development for, I think, almost 2 years going on at this point. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out this game. I'll have the link down below, like I said earlier. It does look interesting, man. I'm not gonna glaze it super hard because obviously there's not a lot to go off of, but it looks good from everything I've seen, everything I've played. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.